welcome you to a short, gentle journey to connect with your future self. Why do I select this topic for today? Because in order to align, for you to align with the things that you desire, in order for you to um, get the results, the events, the people that you're looking for, your aspiration, the things that you put on your vision board. It takes some work to align yourself with that desire in the least resistant way, in the least resource spent way. And I've been thinking that aligning yourself with the future version who has the capacity to own all of the things that you desire of would be a great journey for you. This is not a long, hard practice. This is going to be very, very easy and very fun. So, settling in, take a comfortable seat positioned where you can go into a light meditative state. And take a couple of breaths into your lungs. Very good. Take a couple more deep breaths. Expand the size of your body a little bit. You may want to do a quick stretch if you feel needed. And imagine that you are standing on a line. You might imagine any kind of line. It can be a straight line that looks like you are standing on a street. Just a simple line. Make sure that you're comfortable standing on that line. This is your life line. And now just thinking about your desired outcome. What is it that your heart is keep calling you to get? What is the desire that has been sitting in your heart for a while, that your mind sometimes circling into that idea? Your mind sometimes projects that idea into the present moment. Perhaps you're looking for a new partnership, a work opportunity, a collaboration with like-minded fellows, or a romantic connection, or you want to accelerate your success with your business. Whatever it is, just imagine that desire is standing in front of you. And imagine it has a shape. It can look like an object. Yeah, any form of object. Maybe a star, maybe a sun, maybe a toy. It could be anything. And when you see that object is present in front of your eyes, try to feel it. Try to feel the energy of it. If it's big, it means that, wow, that is a big dream with a big ask. And if you feel that it is small, malleable, soft, and especially if it's close to you, it's very likely for you to achieve it with a certain amount of effort and time. So now your job is to take that object and throw it in midair. And let's see where it is landing, where that little object is landing. And when you throw it in midair, you realize that actually that object is standing on a different lifeline, or some people call it timeline. Yeah, that is very similar thing. Anyway, just notice that where your object is standing, and use your hand to move yourself with your lifeline to be closer to that lifeline where your object is staying at. And notice that when you're trying to come closer to it, you are bringing yourself closer to the timeline where you can get that thing, get the desired outcome. And imagine that there is a beautiful being, and perhaps they're in white clothes. They are filled up with white particles. They are very higher vibrational being, which is your future self, and they are standing on the lifeline with the object. So imagine that you are stepping your foot onto that timeline and try to feel into the energy of your future self. Fascinating. If you can come closer and say hi, what is it that you like about them? What is the difference between their state and your state? What do they believe in? And what do they do? How do they live on a regular basis while having the desire that you are aiming at? I'll give you a couple of moments to get the answers. Then you can slowly touch their hands. And imagine that they are sending you a lot of energy into your present self. And know that this is a form of energy donor from your future self, so that you get the resource to jump into the lifeline where you can meet the life that you are wanting. And before you merge yourself and sit on this timeline, ask your future self, what does it take for you to hold this lifeline? What does it take for you to get to this dream? And tune in for the answer. The answer can come through the form of words or symbol or images. Just take it in. It's valid. It's important. And whenever you are ready, come hug your future self and let their energy melt into you like ice cube is melting into water. Let them melt into you. Just know that from this moment onwards, you have just shifted the timeline. The timeline where your desire is inevitable. That is amazing. Remember this feeling. Empowered, light, expansive, joyful. Remember this feeling. And whenever you want to reconnect with your future self and shift yourself into the timeline, the right timeline, so to say, you can come back to this meditation. I'm so happy. I hope you find some interesting insights, which is brilliant. And yeah, thank you for listening. I'll see you in another meditation set.